do a quick recap of our journey so far with Earl Campbell. We're in year number 6. We started in 2025. We went 7-6 for 25-6, and then we went 6-7. Took a slight step back. Went 10-4 with the Birmingham Bowl. It looks like victory. Huge step back in 2029. And then we're in 2030. We are going until the end of this contract to try to win a national championship, and then we are done with this video series. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, well, try again next time with a different school. We're going to take a look at the schedule. I'm not sure what games I'm going to jump into conference-wise yet, but we're definitely going to jump into this Missouri game like always. We've got Kentucky. I think our guys could fare better against Kentucky than anybody else within the SEC. Got UMass, FCS, Southeast, and then the per usual CUSA guys. Maybe looking at Jacksonville State and FIU, playing those two schools. So we'll see what happens, and let's get into it. Wondering if we're ever going to beat Missouri.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely love this
Tigers
field
ready
though.
to get this thing
With
started
the end
and
in the
open the
background,
season.
block in. The end zone's pretty cool with the diamonds.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
And if I'm not mistaken, we got a new
Missouri State's
quarterback.
offense will get first crack at it here.
New running back.
And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Ramsey. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Seth Carney.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Watch where that corner
Wants
goes.
to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Carney. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Bears have it with a first and 10.
See how mobile this quarterback is if they give us the opportunity to.
He'll keep it himself.
Not
a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Carney. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get it up for the first down.
Get stuff right there,
All
think
down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, You can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You could tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Got his man quickly. Hard running there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Shoots his way for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it behind the line. It's Carney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the outside. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
First read's probably going to be Hope and then Ramsey.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops the throw. Got him downfield. Made a defender miss.
What a
He
juke.
wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's a heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carney. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Got another new back. Carter is in the game.
Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Well, I know the tight end did some
Nate
good things
Hall.
after the catch, but got to give the quarterback
four-star
credit, too, for the
tight
location
end,
of the
first
throw. Because he put it
four-star
out in front of this
signed
big
to
man,
this
he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the D deny them on second and goal.
Oh, my goodness.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone,
Another
to get
new
the
back.
touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets
Got
hit.
it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
132 yards already in the
Really
game
nice
for
job attacking the middle of
Manuel
the field.
Body.
You see those safeties, man, I want to split
New
them.
quarterback.
He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches
Reminder,
the ball
we are
in the end
playing
zone,
on Heisman.
touchdown.
We're going to try to get this episode
And
at
he's
least
coming
one
out of the end
season
zone.
done today. We might try to
Nice
go for
job
2.
by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They go to the counter. Gets it past the marker. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense looks like they're coming. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets
Landon
home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action,
We're just
you're
gonna call
asking
him
the
Landon.
quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27.
It's obviously
Back to
a
throw. It's
pass.
Maddox. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
Oh,
You
get
can
out
tell
of my way.
This is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll open this drive,
This
hoping
looks
to
like
move it
it's
down the
gonna be a
field. A
handoff.
touchdown would give them the lead.
Why is Carney in
Stacked
the
up
game
after
on
gaining
a
a
read
couple
option
to
play
the
when he is
23.
severely hurt?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed,
Stay in bounds.
get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Jeez.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Nate,
Drop
hold
the
on to
football, and
the
they'll turn it
football,
over on
man.
downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds the tight end.
Good hit.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Havner. No, that's
important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
To the air. It's Maddox. Fires downfield. And he'll take it in and house it.
Down 2 scores now.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the
ball to
end
start the
zone.
second. No, they get the ball to start
hit
the
the
second
open
half.
guy and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Could use a quick score
Let's see
here.
if they can get something going here
A
late
3
in the
and
half.
out and another score.
Looking
would be
downfield
nice.
on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep.
Does he beat him?
Oh, he dropped it.
He beat him, but he just couldn't catch it.
On the money, you just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Hall. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one.
They are
and
pressing
a 1st
now.
down.
Pressing now.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Missouri State. They took a shot to the
Bobby
end zone
Hope.
and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement.
I say that.
Listen,
I
the passing
don't really
game's
trust my
rolling.
defense.
We
I just
got
hope
this.
we
The
can get a
comeback's
stop.
in full effect.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Still on his feet at the 35. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. He now has 74 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the
They're in
season
field goal
opener.
range.
Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And the catch and run.
Remind me
into
not to
the
say
end
that. I
zone.
trust my defense.
Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring
Well, we got a
game
minute and
after
24
high-scoring
seconds to
game, and it
score
looks
again.
like we're on pace for one of those right now.
To try to keep it within 3 points.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Finds a spot in the middle.
did not expect him to come down with that.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw in the double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up in the double coverage.
Now facing a
quarterback's
third
hurt.
and
Now
long.
Cheeseman's in the game.
From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Maddox. Fires on the move. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Over the middle. It's Leon. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll leave it with the lone back.
Okay.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He'll take another shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
All right, gotta
He'll
have a
put total weather and get this second half started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Maddox. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense drags him down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Bear offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play.
He'll take a shot.
Hold on to the
ball.
ball.
And it just trickled through his fingers.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Got the quick completion. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Maddox. Firing to the right, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense
Well, there's the 3
now
I needed. I just wish I'd gotten points on the last drive to
all
bring
over
this
the
to
place. And that
hopefully
time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs
we can still
a
get
little
it
bit
within
more
2
of that
possessions.
as the game goes on.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Right back to it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Leon. Touchdown, Missouri! And the punishment has been extended.
Oh, boy.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Quickly complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Well, there ain't no getting back into this football game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running,
Not
looks
unless
as
we
if time will expire
Not
here
unless
in
we
the
can
third.
get turnovers, keep turning,
This should be the
getting
last play of
turnovers
the
and
quarter.
scoring the ball. But
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let
I
him
don't
be
see
checked
that
out.
happening. Not with this football
Going
team.
to try to pop one on the screen. Runs through a tackle. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. A strike downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Across the and into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. they have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Just can't do nothing today without someone
Offense
getting
goes
hurt.
on the attack on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. The give as they work on that clock. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Matthew. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to scramble. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown.
Another year, another loss to
they still do
the
count it for
Tigers.
6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Quarterback on the keeper. Takes it past the marker. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you...
Let's go to week 4. One and two. Lost 30-10 to Kentucky. Won 25-24 to UMass. Looks like we might be playing Delaware. So let's go to week 7 whenever I get done looking at recruiting. I could have used this cornerback too. There's still time that we can get him. Let's see here. He's zone. We got to play a lot more zone if we're going to try to get him. We are number 1 for this free safety. We are going to keep trying to get him because he could be a big help. Number 1 for this Will linebacker, the weak side linebacker. We do need a quarterback for the future. maybe not for the future, but wouldn't hurt to get active in some of these battles here. Alright. I believe it's week 6 we play Delaware. We should be coming out of the bye week 2-2. We lose to FCS, I swear. We lost this guy to Texas State. 3-2. Who else did we play? Oh, Sam Houston. Okay, we won 49-47. Alright. Let's take a look at some of these guys. We're still not in the running for the, well, we are in the running, but we've got to play more zone coverage. We're still in first place for these other guys. And we can now choose or set their pro potential. Yeah, here we go. It's right there. 2-1, 3-1. Let's do Louisiana Tech. Playing time. Playing time. I believe we could get his in right now too. His hard sell. Yep. Bring him in. Playing time. Get him off our board. These guards and tackles I'm just adding for depth purposes. We're definitely going to be going hardcore in the portal. We got coaching skills. We definitely need more production from our wide receivers and running backs in the off season. Alright, let's advance the week. We're going out of the bye week 3-2. Still no commitments yet. Delaware's 4-2, 2-0 in the conference. Our only 2 losses are to the 2 SEC schools. We're not going to get this cornerback. We might be able to get these 2 guys if we can keep winning. If we could keep it close with these 2 guys right here until week 11, I believe we can win them over. Alright, let's go on the road to Delaware and hopefully come out with a win. We are the better team on paper.
The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium.
This is such a drive from CUSA up to
And the Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Delaware. With most of the CUSA teams being in the
Here's
south.
the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bears offense takes the field. Every team has impact players.
What is on the line? We have to have a conference championship this year if we're going to try to upgrade to a one-star school.
Power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people.
Maybe even a two-star school if we can get lucky.
It's nice to have those guys on your team.
But we got to come away with some W's.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is
I'm not as good at the game as some of the guys that I watch play this game.
These dudes make plays, and it just sparks
they would have already won a conference championship by now.
It sparks the fans.
So
they're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Under fire.
No.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was
Play
a lot of
pass
early
interference.
contact there.
What should not be a pass interference, but it is. I will take it.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
See,
So after
Nate
the
Hall
flag,
is
a
running a
fresh set of
flat.
downs for the offense. It's first and
That's who
10.
we're going to.
Caught near the sideline, it's Hall. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top.
I got to get that out
Nowhere
soon.
close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the
Mesh
football,
corner.
and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that
Hall's
second
running.
down incompletion.
Oh, here we go.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hope. They've got
Bobby,
it just
Bobby.
outside the red zone. They'll move the chains.
All right,
It's
let's
at
try to
the 21.
run the ball a little bit more.
And the Bears are on the
Carney.
move. They go to the ground. Turning
Touchdown.
it up. Got enough
Untouched.
space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown, Bears.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
I believe we
And
can
he'll
win
just
this
take a knee, and this
conference
drive will
this
start
year.
at the
We're
25.
74 across
So
the board.
Delaware's offense
Everybody
taking the
else
field for a
is
chance. We have to see
below
them
a
today.
70, I believe.
And they are coming off
Let's
a
see if we can't
sensational
get something
performance
going.
led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things.
We're going to start
Jesse.
with cover
Well, I
four
know, having
quarters.
played the position, when you have a big game, you
fill
just
'em
can't
out
wait
here.
to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm
3
talent.
yards
He
off
had
of
this
a
offense moving up
RPO.
and down the field and
Cover
finding
3
the end
Sky.
zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did
Two
last
running backs,
week.
2 wide
Look for
receivers,
some
and a tight end.
change-ups and some curveballs.
We're going
for
to
this
show a
defense.
blitz here.
The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll pull it on the read. At the 45 on his way. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. And the Blue Hens just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry.
The defensive
They're
end
able to
needs
keep him
to
out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing
open
game.
it up a little bit.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Trying to run it in. They'll knock
Good
him
stop.
down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great.
Touchdown, Delaware. The
got
offense
me on that
cashing
one.
it in
Double
on
run.
that drive. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Bear offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback making checks.
They're pressing. We're going to try to draw that safety
Wants
off.
to throw on first down.
Work
He
just
fires
enough.
to the left
But
side.
overthrow.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Going over the top. Makes a grab right down the middle. And how about
What
that?
a
What the
catch
doctor always
by
ordered,
Moses
an explosive play to
Williams.
the 40. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. He's not afraid to go deep. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Here we go.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out.
Touchdown, Missouri State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Right on the money. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Thank
It's
you.
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Gonna run it. It's Freeman. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Blue Hens back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quickly complete. Powers through. Touchdown, Delaware. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Coming out with it, it's Carter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Carney.
Good
Slicing
catch.
and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bears getting set on first and 10. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Hall. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Bears will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Carney. Touchdown, Missouri State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. The inside handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
I don't know why I called a
Timeout called here by the
I guess I thought there
defense.
was
It's the
less than
first
2
one
minutes
they've
left in
used
the
this
half.
half. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake.
Whoa, they got me with that.
Left. Quick completion on the out route. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the back.
Get him.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes
Good
down
sack.
at the 34.
Sierra.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the
Another
pressure
good
gets
sack.
to him again.
Is that Sierra
sack.
again? Yeah.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum.
Let's go down
forward.
and score.
They
Go
take
up by
over
2
late and
possessions.
have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Carney.
One play touchdown? Maybe?
Nothing but green grass down the
Touchdown.
middle. Touchdown, Bears. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. On the move at the 30. He smashes his way through again. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. To the air on second down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Gotta come
They'll
down,
stop him
man.
at the
Gotta
46
come down.
after a 5-yard pickup. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Cherry. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Once he got some room, it was over.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT.
54 was supposed to go back. He didn't go back.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on,
64
Kevin?
seconds.
Hey guys,
Let's
just
see
wanted
what
to
we
give you
can
a
do.
quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Arizona. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? There he goes.
Nate Hall.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bears want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Carney. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Carney. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bears
Sucks that
will
Carney
have
got
it
hurt
1st and 10.
again. but
Man down on the play as the officials
it
take a
saves
break
us
to let him be checked out.
time and keeps us from having to
With
waste
the sure hands, it's
timeout
Hall.
like I do there.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Those are cramps. He will return soon.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. But
First
take
down,
those
clock
easy,
stops
wide-open opportunities
momentarily.
to get some positive chunks.
Ducks halfback
They're
wheel. Let's
down
see
to
if
the
we can
20,
get him open.
First and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Bears will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but
Turning it on! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Bag's got it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown!
Saw it too late.
Hens! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Extra point here will tie the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Watch 6. Pull it.
He'll keep it himself. Quarterback's got the first.
What a
And I wasn't
rush.
sure they were going to be
Manual.
able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up
One
a
attempt,
huge
40
play.
yards. That's what they did
And
to
that
us.
is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice
First
job
play,
running the option, seeing
their
he's
first
not
offensive
covered.
play of the
Nobody's
game, they
taking
done
him.
that.
They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hope. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Bears are in the red zone. Looking for the score.
Wrong button.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man-on-man blocking.
3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
Let's hope Nate Hall can get open.
They're throwing for
He
it
does.
on 4th
Touchdown.
down.
Easy money, man.
They take the lead with the 6.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the run, it's Freeman. Breaks into the open. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
With a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
That's
when you talk
more
about
on the
versatility at
receiver,
the running
in my
back
opinion.
spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quick release on the RPO. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Downs. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hope. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end.
Hall.
It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Jet sweep trying to get the edge. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The march on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Delaware. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Another good rush.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere.
Back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Man, I should have handed that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this big time risk.
1st down. Make them waste timeout
Defense
number 2.
uses the timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. There he goes.
Another 1st down. Nate Hall is hurt.
Run gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line
Bruised
of scrimmage.
shoulder. We're going to take him out.
And
Let
after
him
that
rest.
negative play on offense with
Probably
the
the
lead
rest
late
of
in
this
the game, I
game.
think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the
Or
football,
as
but
long
not
as
be so obvious. So zone read type
it
plays,
doesn't
fake
auto-generate
dives
him
and
back in.
pitches to the
Moses
running back to
Williams
get
is
him
hurt.
outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down.
First down, they are out of
At the
timeouts.
5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
There's still a whole lot
And they
of
did
time left in
everything
this
right
game,
in
though.
this
So
4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First, you get the
we either want to
completion,
run down the
then
clock
you get the
and
first down,
score,
and you stay in bounds.
or
You could not execute that play any
score
better.
now and just hope the
And this is
defense
an area
can
of
get
the
a
field,
stop.
man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations.
free
First and goal. Can I
play.
be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that
Looks like
physical
it's
battle.
offsides.
Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can
Yep,
still run,
offsides.
or do they go to the passing game?
Where's that going to put us? Let's do
And this is
second
what's
and
going to
goal.
drive coaches crazy. It's mental
'Cause it's gonna
errors,
be a
right?
3
It doesn't
either
take
way.
any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight
2:15
win.
left in the game.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs behind the line, it's Freeman. And this one will be stopped
tackle.
for no gain.
They're out of timeouts,
And the
so
blue
it's going to hit
heads
the
moving
2-minute
quickly
warning.
to the line. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. He snagged it, but
They're
he'll
gonna be
be
going,
stopped
"Hurry
short
up."
of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Unloads to the wideout. And
Incomplete
that's
pass.
incomplete. A defender
Fourth down.
all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
Let's
Fourth
do
down
corner
coming up.
blitz.
Down in the
See
fourth
if that
quarter,
can help.
it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
He got it.
Sweet cut there. That'll be
got it
enough
because
for a
one of our
fresh set
guys
of
fell
downs.
down.
He gets it to the 32.
All right.
Here's a first down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Freeman. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
I don't know. I think he's down.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Yeah, he's down.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that
I mean,
last
it don't
play at
matter.
second and a
Got it
mile.
at the same spot.
Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in.
They're going to go for the onside kick.
6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
I hit the wrong
Just
button.
under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot.
And everybody's got different
And
philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum
They're
for your
4
team,
and 2.
but they failed. A
We
nice
are
job
now
covering the kick,
4 and
seeing
2.
the football off
They
the
are
kicker's
4 and 3. Let's see what team we're going up against next. That was game 2. No, I know what game we're going into. Louisiana Lafayette, which is, or Louisiana Tech, I'm sorry, Louisiana Tech, which is week 11. They're 4 and 1 anyway, so yeah, that's who we need to play. Week 11. Here we go. Going from week 7 to week 11. Hopefully we could get some of those 4 stars to hold off on commitments or committing until we can get them on campus. It looked like we did. Defensive player of the week. 1 pick, 1 deflection, 4 tackles. 6 and 3. So we're going bowling already. Who else did we lose to? Middle Tennessee State. They're 6 and 2. Louisiana Tech 7 and 1. We have to play them. Let's take a look at recruiting. We do have 2 4 stars. No! We lost both of them. We lost both 4 stars. So we're going to have to go after 4 stars in the portal once again. We're going to have to win some of these games though to get what we need. Going to have to win. So let's go ahead and play the game, because this is still an important game for who goes to the conference championship. I believe conference standings, Middle Tennessee State would have the head-to-head against us, so we got to beat Louisiana Tech to have the head-to-head on them to hopefully get into the conference championship game that way. And hopefully that happens and we can get Middle Tennessee State in a rematch.
Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri. Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
The winners of 7 straight.
Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bears offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, He's really, really tough to stop.
5
David. It's
yards.
important they get this guy
Off
going
rip.
early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort.
Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Man down on the play
try
as the
the other
officials
way.
take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking for space. It's down.
Nope.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Let's try RPO
Lost
here.
one on that last one.
May
It's
not
second
work.
and 11.
Yep, it does.
Red pass, it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bears have this offense rolling. He'll do it himself. And maybe
Block
he'll get back to the line of
The
scrimmage, but no more
linebacker
than that.
right in front of you.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back.
I should
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage
held
on
that
that
one.
play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to the big tight end. That was almost
risky
picked off,
throw.
and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
middle of the field's crammed.
He'll try to throw
It's
and pick
open.
up the first down.
Oh, I gotta get
Takes
rid of
a
that
hit as
sooner.
he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's McCutcheon. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a
hurt.
rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Okay.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Going right to work up top. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks the tackle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Go back to running the ball a little bit.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking for space. It's Downs.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsey. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Downs. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Catch in the middle, it's Hope. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
We need Delaware to beat Middle Tennessee State just in case we...
Got it! They make the tackle
could
just
really use
outside the
Middle
end
Tennessee
zone,
State
but
to
it'll be
lose.
first and goal from the 1.
Next 2.
The Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Slams ahead. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Under fire. On the run deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time. You only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throws from the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCutcheon. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll run play action. Heel off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to.
We're just going to go ahead and end the game. I'm having another rough day behind the controller again, so 35-14, and we are now
Sometimes it's just not your day.
out
Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do
conference
enough.
championship contention, or contention if Middle Tennessee State wins. So let's go ahead and send to week 15. Eight and 4. Conference standings. Western Kentucky shot up there. Middle Tennessee State lost out, but we still don't get in because of having three conference losses. 2 conference losses. Western Kentucky had a head-to-head win, or not a head-to-head win, tiebreaker win. Sim to bowl game. Let's see where we're going. See where we're going bowling. Sheldon Cheeks wins the Heisman from Alabama. Central Michigan in the Cure Bowl. This will be our second Cure Bowl invitation. Do we have anybody sign with us? No, not at all. Let's just go ahead and simulate to the off season. I'll do all the off season stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next video.